Hey guys, welcome to my channel again for this new pattern from Deer & Doe, which is the Magnolia dress which I'm wearing right now. So as you know, Deer & Doe is a French brand and I like to translate patterns in other languages. So usually I translate English speaking patterns in French, and now you know it. I do also the opposite with the French speaking patterns. So I know that Deer & Doe translated their instructions in English, but I didn't find any video tutorial for this dress, so I thought I would make it for you. About this dress, there are two versions. There's version A, which is a maxi length skirt, a full line bodice and 3/4 sleeves. It also has a plunging neckline, and you have the version B, which is the one I'm wearing right now, which has a knee length skirt and a less plunging neckline, and also butterfly sleeves, it's called in French. I don't know if it's the same word in English. Regarding the neckline, on this dress I made a neckband, whereas in the instructions it is advised to make an invisible bias tape. I'll explain this in the tutorial. I also made an FBA on this one. I remind you that I posted a tutorial on how to make an FBA on Princess Seams top or dress, which include this Magnolia dress, of course, because it includes Princess Seams. I also have to tell you that it has an invisible zipper because it's in a non-stretch fabric. If you want to make it in jersey, for example, or any stretch fabric, you can do it, but you have to take 1 or 2 sizes down, of course. Let me show you how the dress looks on me. So as you can see, it's a very flattering dress. This one is actually the third one that I'm wearing. Because of my chest, I have to make several adjustments on non-stretch clothes, especially if it's a wrap top. So this one checks all the boxes for a long journey of muslins, of course. And so this is the third one, and that's not the last I'm making, because I have to make another one that you'll see soon on my social media, Facebook and Instagram, under the name Couture Positive, or also on my channel in my future review of the sewings I've made between March and June 2022. So I'll leave you now with the instruction and I'll get back to you at the end. For the top part of the Magnolia dress, here in version B, you will need 2 center front pieces cut mirrored, 2 side front pieces cut mirrored, 1 back piece cut on fold, 1 front waistband cut on fold, 1 back waistband cut on fold, and bias tape. The sleeves will be sewn in the next video. Let's get to assembly. The seam allowance for this pattern is 1.5 centimeters. Start with the front pieces. Stay stitched the neckline part of the center front piece. Don't forget to clip the seams to match the curves perfectly. On this dress, the bias tape is supposed to be invisible. I chose to make it visible. In both cases, sew the bias tape with 1 cm seam allowance. On another dress, I chose to sew the bias tape in a neckband way. For this method, press the bias tape open, fold it in half, wrong sides together, and stitch it right sides together with a neckline. Then top stitch. Overlap the two front pieces with the right side on top, matching the notches on the bottom of the pieces. Baste in place. Stitch the front waistband to the front basted part and the back waistband to the back piece. That's it, the first part of your Magnolia dress is now complete. So that's it for a tutorial for today. As you saw, it's a very easy to sew dress. Don't hesitate to make muslins. Of course, don't forget that the top, the bodice, won't be fitting you as it is intended if you don't put the skirt and the sleeves. It changes everything, so don't be afraid if the bodice muslin doesn't fit you very well. Don't hesitate to put in the comments if you have any questions or if I wasn't clear enough on certain parts of the tutorial. Before I leave you, let me remind you that I have social media on Facebook and Instagram under the name Couture Positive, and if you like that video, don't forget to put a thumbs up at the bottom and subscribe to my channel to have some news about my future videos. I am still working on subtitling every videos that I've already made in English, and to make it easier for you to find them, I made a special playlist with all my English subtitle or speaking videos, so don't hesitate to go and look it up. Anyways, see you in the next video and happy sewing!